In Psalm 132, David said the following: Lord, remember David and all his afflictions, how he swore to the Lord and vowed to the mighty one of Jacob. What did he swear? What did he vow? He said, surely I will not go into the chamber of my house or go where? Up to the comfort of my bed. I will not give sleep to my eyes or slumber to my eyelids until I find a place for the Lord, a dwelling place for the mighty one of Jacob. Behold, we heard of it in Ephratah, we found it in the fields of the woods. Let us go into his tabernacle. Let us worship at his footstool. Arise, O Lord, to your resting place, you and the ark of your strength. Read verse 9 with me. A pastor was in his study preparing for Sunday. You don't know pastors die at weekends. Oh yeah, they do. Many of you think it's so easy. You have done this for some years now, so it just comes naturally. It isn't so. But his 4-year-old son was disturbing him. And after a lot of calming him down, the guy is jumping everywhere. I said, you really don't know the nature of this work, son. Well, I'll give you an assignment. His father looked at a magazine on his table and he saw the map of the world. He tore it into shreds. He said, son, see this map? This map of the world. I'm tearing it into shreds and I want you to fix the world back. As far as the father was concerned, that would keep him busy for the rest of day and night. The guy went into the dining area, and in less than 10 minutes, 15 minutes, he came back. He said, Dad, I fix it. And the father dropped his pen. Am I raising a genius unaware in my house? How did you fix it? Have you ever heard of Africa, Asia? Do you know where Casablanca is? How did you fix this? He said, Dad, when you lifted up the map facing you before you tore it, I saw the picture of a man at the back. So I just turned it upside down. I put the head, put the chest, put the leg, put the arm. I don't know how to fix the world, but I know how to fix a man. So if you can fix a man, you can fix his word. Read verse 9 again with me. Ready? Read. Let your priests be clothed with righteousness, and let your saints shout for joy. Until you fix the church, you can fix a nation. If the priests are not clothed with righteousness, then the people listening to them cannot be righteous. And they cannot practice righteousness. And therefore, the salt of the earth will lose its saltness, and the light of the world will become dim. This is what these 14 days is about. I appeal to you by the mercies of God. Stop complaining, stop murmuring, stop grumbling. Get involved. It would take ambidextrous leaders who can use both hands, left and right, and who wear the armor of righteousness on their right hand and on their left hand to fix our nation. It's a daunting task, but it's doable. Can I hear a good amen? I say it's a daunting task. You'll be called names. You'll be misunderstood. Either way is difficult to win. That's why Jesus did not open his mouth while he was before Pilate. Because Jesus was not on trial. It was Pilate that was on trial. And I want you to know that until we fix righteousness as a way of life in the church, and then the streams begin to flow from the temple into society, nothing is going to change. It's going to be the way it is. But I have decided to follow Jesus and to do my best in my generation to serve God and serve my generation. You can win by righteousness. There are many of us like that. We do not realize God is sending us as ambassadors, and we are facing trials and testings before the triumph, because He wants to be able to show, that's my tabernacle, that's my workmanship, that's Him, I've filled Him. Is there a man like Job here? God must have a people who will not fall in the different mountains. And until you contribute your quota at home, don't think you'll be useful outside. A word is enough for the wise. If Nigeria is ever going to make it, it's up to you and me. Let's stop complaining about it. Let's face ourselves. The church is failing the nation, and we are the only one called to fix the nation.